Hi, MacArthur. How are you today? Oh, let me know when you can hear me. Looks like we're still connecting the audio. Sometimes it takes it a moment. Looks like you're in the classroom, but your audio and camera aren't quite connected. There we
Okay.
go. Got your audio connected. All righty. How are you today?
Finding yourself.
Doing good. Did you have a good week? Well, hey, at least it's Friday, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have like pretty much like work during the week and have a break on the weekends, or do you have kind of where you're busy throughout the weekend as well?
It depends. I
Oh, it
I'm
depends,
I
yeah.
do have work through the week, but
Yeah.
sometimes mostly some people don't show up on the weekend and they're like, "You want to work?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'll take OT."
Oh, yeah, like get some overtime.
Yeah. Then I like work third shift, so that helps nobody. I'm like tired
Oh,
all the time. I'll get like
yeah,
3 hours of sleep one day, and then like my body doesn't want to go to sleep, and then like I'll be stupid tired like that night and
right.
morning, and I'm like asleep for like 8 hours the next day, and I'm like, body, if you just go to sleep for 8 hours, when you get
Yeah, but like
home,
probably the time changes, it gets mixed up. Oh, but then yeah, with scheduling with friends and family and stuff, it's real hard because they're on different schedules than you are.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the funnest thing, not the funnest thing.
Oh, yeah, my schedule is just kind of like all over generally. So it's like, I might work in the morning, I might work in the afternoon or the evening, and like I'll work like any day. So it depends. If I have a project, it's like I go when they want me, and sometimes I'm in different states and things. So it's definitely tricky scheduling with other people, but if they love you, they work it out with you. But
Right, right.
yeah, it can be tricky. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it does sound like it's probably. I mean, I would think if you consistently work third shift, it might, your body might get used to it, but probably with like sunshine and stuff,
Like
it
there's
probably
like
gets confused.
one point I was like pretty used to it, and then it's like bam, went on like a 2 week vacation, and then my body has not been on
Oh,
point at all. And then it's like the weekends I
yeah.
don't work, like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I go to sleep at like midnight.
And it throws you off. Oh,
It feels so good to go to sleep at those
yeah.
times.
That makes sense because, yeah, for your 2 weeks, you would have adjusted and, been doing totally, different times, doing stuff during the day. And then having those days off, if you go to bed, at different times, that does make sense. That's tricky. Oh, well, I hope that you get some good rest this weekend.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
So, you've been doing some good work. I'm sorry I wasn't able to open up the files. But with the work that you were doing in this session last time, I'm sure that they sound good. I was really excited to hear them. So, if you just want to go ahead and export those as MP3 and just upload them directly to the site, I'll take a
Gotcha.
listen there. Um, but yeah, why don't let's just assume that those are in a good spot because they sounded really good when we were working together. Um, and then I can check like when you upload, it's going to tell you if there are any editing things you need to adjust. Um, so it'll like just analyze with the computer. So get those uploaded and I'll take a listen to those. So let's just go ahead and continue on after those sections. So let's just make the assumption those are good to go and let's go on to another chunk of it. So where are we at now in the script?
I would be on chapter 3, but I have not read chapter 3 yet. I was kind of
That's
like
okay.
angered because I was like, bro, why did I was so mad because the file just messed
Oh,
up, and I was like, gotta be kidding me. I was like, so I just kind of like re-recorded
yeah.
like chapter introduction to chapter 1, and I'm like finishing up recording chapter 2. But then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I'm just gonna kind of go listen to like
Oh.
TikToks and do voice challenges on that. And I was just like, I don't want to look at you right now, book. It's not your fault. But I was just
Mm,
like, so I have not read none of chapter 3 stuff at all.
yeah. Okay. Great. So then okay, so let's go ahead then and let's just go to chapter 3. And we're just going to take it paragraph by paragraph, like small chunks. And you're just going to take a moment and read through that first paragraph silently to yourself, just kind of process what that first paragraph is. And then I'm going to have you try just reading it out loud once, and then we're going to figure out what we want to do with that paragraph.
Okay. Chapter 3, Charleston, Ghost of the Ghost of the Holy City. Charleston, South Carolina, often referred to as the Holy City, due to its numerous historic churches, is a place where the past and the paranormal intersect in a tapestry of southern elegance and spectral encounters. In this chapter, we'll delve into the ghostly tales. In this chapter, we'll delve into the ghostly tales of Charleston, a city steeped in history and haunted by the echoes of its past.
Nice. Good. All right. So it's going to be really similar to the kind of energy we had for, the beginning of the book. Um, what do you feel like are the main components here that we need to um, really lean into, that we need to bring out? Like, what are the words, the key things that we want to emphasize here?
Definitely holy city. Um, the intersect tapestry, southern elegance,
Hmm.
and the ghostly tales, and then kind of like that last part is echoes of its past.
Yeah, good.
Those would be the words, or I guess like small phrases I would want to like kind of emphasize.
Hmm. Great. All right, so let's try it again, really leaning into those keywords.
Gotcha. Chapter 3, Charleston, Ghost of the Holy City. Charleston, South Carolina, often referred to as the Holy City, due to its numerous historic churches, is a place where the past and the paranormal intersect in a tapestry of southern elegance and spectral encounters. In this chapter, we delve into the ghostly tales of Charleston, a city steeped in history and haunted by the echoes of the past.
Nice, good. All right. I like the color, the tone of the voice. The pacing's really nice. The emphasis of the words is really nice. So what would you say would be maybe the next step with it? So one thing that I kind of like to do is add a little bit more pitch variation and then a little bit more pacing variation, maybe having pauses in strategic places as well. So, where do you think those pauses could go?
I would say a pause either before or after Holy City. I would want one.
Hmm.
I'll try to probably see which one I like best, but either before or after that, and then um, I would want one after the intersecting the tapestry of Southern elegance. Pause there.
Hmm.
I I think because like it has like Southern elegance and then spectral encounters, and I don't know how that would kind of like sound if I gave it like a slight pause or if that should connect with it. But
Hmm.
right now, I kind of want to pause right there. And then I would say Um, where is it? Right before Echo. So like a city steeped in history and haunted by the echoes
Hmm.
of its past.
Yeah, nice. Good. All right. So then, um, if you were going to maybe pick a like a person that you think would do a really good job of that, like a character inspiration that we pick, um, who do you think would do that well? Who would deliver well with that?
Right now, the only person coming to my mind is like Neil deGrasse for some reason.
Okay.
Don't know why. Or I don't know. I don't know who the act. The guy who played Morpheus,
Hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right, let's try it.
Chapter 3, Charleston, Ghost of the Holy City. Charleston, South Carolina, often referred to as the Holy City due to its numerous historic churches, is a place where the past and the paranormal intersect in a tapestry of southern elegance and spectral encounters. In this chapter, we delve into the ghostly tales of Charleston, a city steeped in history and haunted by the echoes of its past.
Nice. Good. Okay. So then, um, what did you think of that? I really liked it.
I liked it. I liked it. I'm just more like I feel like I have to like read over it more because I definitely feel myself like get second guessing. I guess what's coming
Hmm.
next.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I really was happy with it. So, I like what you're doing with it. So let's go ahead and go to the next chunk.
So this next chunk, do you just want because I think it's like three small paragraphs ish. Do you want like one paragraph or like all three paragraphs together under this heading?
Go ahead and try all three since they kind of go together.
Excuse me. The Battery in White Point Garden, Phantom Soldiers and Lovers. Our journey to Charleston's haunted history begins with a visit to the Battery in White Point Garden. This picture square promenade along the waterfront boasts of stunning views of the harbor and historic homes. Yet beneath its scenery exterior lies a world of ghostly stories. Phantom soldiers from the Civil War are said to march through the garden, their spectral presence a reminder of the city's turbulent past. Visitors have reported hearing the distant sounds of drums and seeing the apparitions of soldiers in Confederate gray. Additionally, White Point Garden is associated with tales of tragic love. The legend of the gentleman ghost tells the tells the story of a man who was separated from his beloved during the Civil War. He is said to roam the he is said to roam the area searching for his lost love, and some believe that the sound of a mournful bell tolling can be heard on certain nights. Hey, that's a sad story.
Yeah, it is. Oh. All right. So then let's go ahead and talk a little bit about how we want to read this. So this is more storytelling. The first chunk was more informative, right? So what do we want to do with this chunk here? How do we want to express that? What kind of emotion do you want to put into it? Just kind of thinking about where it's at and what you've been doing with it. What do you think?
I would definitely say like I would hit this with especially like the last paragraph. that sad
Mm-hmm.
story. Oh man, I would kind of hit it with like a softer tone,
Yeah.
um, and then kind of like the first two paragraphs,
Mm-hmm.
I would kind of hit it with like a more, I guess like serious, like more like serious and like factual point to it. I guess if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's kind of like where I would hit it. The
Okay.
only hard part with that is I don't know if I can hit those with the
Mm.
voice that I've kind of like created for this book.
Yeah.
So I did not think of that.
Mm-hmm.
So now in my head, I'm like, do I have to? In my head, because I'm definitely like reading, like after I've like read this and then I'm skimmed some other chapters. I've like looked at the introduction in chapter one, and I'm like, I don't know if that voice can fit
Yeah.
for some of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more like, I feel bad because I feel like I'm like letting you down, and like it's been so long since you've kind of given this book to me, and I'm like,
Oh, it's
oh, I feel like.
okay.
And
So
so
I would
I'm,
think, yeah, I think you're on the right track with what we want to do with it. And I'm fine. It's honestly okay. Go ahead and take your time. Um, but I would say, like, for this section, I might think a little bit more of the kind of like creating that world for them and, taking them on that journey of the story. Um, so not just strictly informative, but also kind of like making them feel like they're part of that world, you know?
gotcha, gotcha.
So could we try that?
Okay. Whew. The battery. Ooh, the battery in White Point Garden. The battery in White Point Garden. I don't know why I want to say. Okay, I'm sorry, overthinking it. The battery in White Point Garden. Phantom soldiers and lovers. Our journey into Charleston's haunted history begins with a visit to the battery in White Point Garden. This picture square promenade along the waterfront boasts stunning views of the harbor and historic homes. Yet beneath its scenery exterior lies a world of ghostly stories. Phantom soldiers from the Civil War are said to march through the garden, their spectral presence a reminder of the city's turbulent I'm sorry. Their spectral presence a reminder of the city's turbulent past. Visitors have reported hearing the distant sounds of drums and seeing the apparitions of soldiers in Confederate gray. Additionally, White Point Garden is associated with tales of tragic love. The legend of the gentleman ghost tells the story of a man who was separated from his beloved during the Civil War. He is said to roam the area, searching for his lost love, and some believe that the sound of a mournful bell tolling can be heard on certain nights.
Nice. Good. Awesome.
Oh man, I just
I liked it. What did you think of it?
I liked it, and I like the way it's going. Like in my head, I'm just like referring like to the intro of chapter one and
Hmm.
like some of chapter two. And I'm like, will that off put a reader if they were to hear? Which I feel like probably not, because it would be like two different chapters. So like maybe not. But I'm also like, I don't want them to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I wouldn't want them to like listen to those and be like, "Whoa, is this like a whole new thing?" Which I don't think like my voice is too differently. I would
Yeah.
say I think like here it's just more softer.
Okay.
to where like
Yeah.
if I'm thinking right how I
Well,
recorded
you've
it.
got the mic and you've got the ability to amplify. So dropping and making it softer is perfectly okay. So instead of being, your normal volume, just get a little bit softer and boost that amplification. That input gain level, just turn it up.
Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, because then you can get a totally different kind of tone with your voice, which is fun. I like it.
Excuse me.
You're good. All right. So, could we maybe try using like the Morpheus idea again, this same section?
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
want to see what happens.
Just gotta think of the Morpheus speech in my head.
I think that's a really good character inspiration. I love it.
Okay. All right. See now I'm like I definitely have to go listen to the Morpheus speech after this before I record.
You've also got an impression, kind of his energy and what his character is doing. And, so just kind of, it's not about doing it exactly the way that they would do it, because you're you. It's more of letting them inspire you and color your choices.
Copy that. Copy that.
So you're still you. You're still the one doing the work. It doesn't have to be like exactly the way they talk. It's more of, you know, feeling like you get inspired to try something slightly different than your norm.
Okay. Okay.
And it just kind of opens up new possibilities for you.
I like. I like. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. The Battery in White Point Garden. Phantom soldiers and lovers. Our journey to Charleston's haunted history begins with the visit to the Battery in White Point Garden. This picture square promenade along the waterfront boasts stunning views of the harbor and historic homes, yet, beneath its scenery, exterior lies a world of ghostly stories. Phantom soldiers from the Civil War are said to march through the garden, their spectral presence a reminder of the city's turbulent past. Visitors have reported hearing the distant sounds of drums and seeing the apparitions of soldiers in Confederate gray. Additionally, White Point Garden is associated with tales of tragic love. The legend of the Gentleman Ghost tells the story of a man who was separated from his beloved during the Civil War. He is said to roam the area, searching for his lost love, and some believe that the sound of a mournful bell tolling can be heard on a certain night.
Ooh, I like it. That was real good. I feel like there's a quality in the Matrix where it's like everything has to be on the down low, like you don't want to get caught and it's like it's
Mm,
secret and you're like sneaking around. Um, and I feel like you got some of that kind of quality there, which I think was really nice. That like, hey, like we got to keep our voices low because you never know who's gonna be listening. And it's like, I'm telling you this, but it's a secret, you know. It's dangerous, but I'm telling you anyway. Like it has a little bit of that vibe, and it's almost like that idea of like if I, mm, so if I go in a bathroom and I say, Bloody Mary, however many times in a mirror or whatever. So it's like, you don't want to do this, or saying like Lady M's name in a theater, or like, just her husband's name, for the Shakespeare show. It's like, don't say the name because it's cursed, so you don't do it because it's
mm,
going to curse the whole theater and the whole production, right? Um, so so like those kind of superstitions, I feel like it could be kind of like that vibe here where it's like, all right, I'm talking about this tragedy but it's like I don't want to tempt fate and like stir up the ghosts and, bring wrath
Mm.
upon us. So it has that kind of energy, like keep it secret, keep it safe. I don't know, like, where it's like there's a secret daunting thing happening here. So,
I got you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
yeah, I liked it. What did you think of it?
I liked it. I liked it.
Hmm.
I feel like it's there.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So then, yeah, so I was really happy with that. So then let's go ahead and go to the next chunk, unless you just are like, I just want to do it again to like lock it in, really take it home.
I'll be honest with you, I feel if I do it again, I feel like I'm not going to be as confident in this.
Oh, okay. No problem.
So I'm going to move to the next section.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go ahead.
Whoa, wait. What happened? Whoa. What the heck? PC, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Are you back? What was that? I'm sorry, like everything on my PC just went black.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's back now, but
Okay,
oh,
weird. It just had a
yeah.
moment.
Did you hear me doing all of that?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Funny. No, it's cool. It's like it started to go to sleep or something, and then I was like, oh, I'm awake again.
Oh, that was okay. That was all right. I'm sorry about that.
You're good.
The old, the old city jail, a chamber of torment and restless spirits. The old city jail of Charleston is a foreboding structure with a dark history. Built in 1802, the jail housed a variety of prisoners, including pirates, Civil War prisoners, and the city's most notorious criminals. The conditions within its walls were deplorable, and many prisoners suffered greatly. The jail is believed to be one of Charleston's most haunted places. Visitors have reported eerie encounters with apparitions, unexplained noises, and the overwhelming feeling of despair that seems to linger in the air. The old city jail stands as a grim reminder of the city's less savory past and the lingering spirits of those who endured its torment.
Mhm. Nice. Good. How'd that feel?
Felt good. I feel like I feel like I could get this one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
This section feels good, like nice. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's try it again, thinking of the Morpheus idea. I feel like that's working really well for you.
Copy that. Copy that. Excuse me. The old city jail, a chamber of torment and restless spirits. The old city jail of Charleston is a foreboding structure with a dark history. Built in 1802, the jail housed a variety of prisoners, including pirates, Civil War prisoners, and the city's most notorious criminals. The conditions within its walls were deplorable, and the many prisoners suffered greatly. The jail is believed to be one of Charleston's most haunted places. Visitors have reported eerie encounters with apparitions, unexplained noises, and the overwhelming feeling of despair that seems to linger in the air. The old city jail stands as a grim reminder of the city's less savory past, the lingering spirits of those who endured its torment.
Nice. Good. All righty. I like it a lot. That was great. Really good. Okay, so then let's go ahead and go to the next chunk there.
Did, Uh, the Dock Street Theater. The Dock Street Theater. Spirits of the Stage. Wow, this okay. The Dock Street Theater, historic playhouse that dates back to 1736, is known for its elegant architecture and its association with the famous actor Jude. I'm gonna put this person's name and how to pronounce real quick.
Sure, absolutely. Yep, I do that all the time.
I looked at it, I said, it could be Junis Bartholomew, but I'm gonna check. Junius. Okay. Yeah, I like when I was recording, I was like, went to how to pronounce a good bit,
Yeah.
and like I would like hit a word like up top, and then like I get to it like maybe like a paragraph and a half back, and I'm like, I swear I know how to say this word,
Yeah.
but then I look it up again, and I'm like, oh, I was saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, I swear I just looked you up. I thought I had you. I was like, man. Junius Brutus Booth. Okay. Its association with the famous actor Junius Brutus Booth, the father of John Wilkes Booth. It is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. The most famous spirit said to haunt the theater is that of Junius Brutus Booth himself. He is believed to have appeared to actors and staff, providing them with evidence and guidance. Other apparitions, including a lady in a ball gown, have been reported by those who frequent the theater. Why does that sound so weird to me? Have been reported by those who
Frequent the
frequent.
theater. It's like a tongue
Oh,
twister.
yeah, I was like, man, I was like, am I saying that wrong? Okay. Have been reported by those who frequent the theater. It seems that even in the afterlife, the show goes on at the Dock Street Theater. Frequent the theater. I don't know why that sounds so weird to me. Frequent the theater. Okay. I'm going to read through that one more time. Oh, wait, hello?
I'm still here. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go through it one more time.
Was like, okay. The Dock Street Theater, Spirits of the Stage. The Dock Street Theater, a historic playhouse that dates back to 1736, is known for its elegant architecture and its association with the famous actor, Junius Brutus Booth, the father of John Wilkes Booth. It is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. The most famous spirit said to haunt the theater is that of Junius Brutus Booth himself. He is believed to have appeared to actors and staff, providing them with evidence and guidance. Other apparitions, including a lady in a ball gown, have been reported by those who frequent the theater. It seems that even in the afterlife, the show goes on at the Dock Street Theater. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Okay. Whew. Alright. Time to think of Morpheus. The Dock Street Theater, Spirits of the Stage. The Dock Street Theater, a historic playhouse that dates back to 1736, is known for its elegant architecture and its association with the famous actor, Junius Brutus Booth, the father of John Wilkes Booth. It is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. The most famous spirit said to haunt the theater is that of Junius Brutus Booth himself. He is believed to have appeared to actors and staff, providing them with advice and guidance. Other apparitions, including a lady in a ball gown, have been reported by those who frequent the theater. It seems that even in the afterlife, the show goes on at the Dock Street Theater.
Nice. Good. All right. So, what do you think of that?
I liked it, but like it sound like I guess like Um, uh, I don't know like how to put my I guess like tongue on it. It didn't sound like the first two. If that makes sense. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's
that's
because
okay.
like I don't feel confident in the wording or not,
Hmm.
but like it didn't sound as like I guess like
Yeah, yeah, and I
mysterious.
think like the flow of it too, if you're like really thinking about pronouncing it correctly and whatnot. So let's try it again and just try to get it to flow a little more fluidly and naturally.
Gotcha, gotcha. Copy that. Copy that. Okay. The Dock Street Theater, spirits of the stage. The Dock Street Theater, a historic playhouse that dates back to 1736, is known for its elegant architecture and its association with the famous actor Junius Brutus Booth, the father of John Wilkes Booth. It is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. The most famous spirit said to haunt the theater is that of Junius Brutus Booth himself. He is believed to have appeared to actors and staff, providing them with advice and guidance. Other apparitions, including a lady in a ball gown, have reported by those who frequent the theater. It seems that even in the afterlife, the show goes on at the Dock Street Theater.
Nice. Good. I thought that was a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one a little. I like that one
Yeah.
more.
I feel like we can get it even better. So let's do it again.
The Dock Street Theater, spirits of the stage. The Dock Street Theater, a historic playhouse that dates back to 1736, is known for its elegant architecture and its association with the famous actor Judas Brutus Booth, the father of John Wilkes Booth. It is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. The most famous spirit said to haunt the theater is that of Judas Brutus Booth himself. He is believed to have appeared to actors and staff, providing them with advice and guidance. Other apparitions, including a lady in a ball gown, have been reported by those who frequent the theater. It seems that even in the afterlife, the show goes on at the Dock Street Theater.
Nice. Okay, what do you think of that?
I feel like that's the best one so far. I like that
Good.
one. I like that
Excellent.
one.
Love it. All right. So then, um, good. I agree. I thought that was really nice. So then let's go ahead and take a look then at the next chunk because I thought that was a lot better. Do you feel like it was missing anything, or was there anything you want to do with it that you felt like you didn't quite achieve?
Not right now. Just kind of like getting more confident with it and reading over it
Yeah,
more and just kind of like not second guessing myself with like with the word
sure.
that's coming out next. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's just gonna take like time of like reading over it and practicing it and
Okay.
recording it. So
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So then let's go ahead and let's go ahead and try the next paragraph.
copy that. Ghost tours and haunted houses. Charleston offers a wealth of ghost tours that explore its haunted history. I did not know that, and I lived in South Carolina. I'm like an
Oh.
hour and a half from Charleston. Okay. Ghost tours and haunted houses. Charleston offers a wealth of ghost tours that explore its haunted history. Visitors can delve into the city's spectral tales while wandering through its historic streets, visiting haunted houses and learning about the legends and lore that make Charleston one of the most haunted cities in America. As we journey through Charleston's historic streets and haunted landmarks, we come to appreciate the city's rich and eerie history, where the past refuses to fade away, and the spirits of the holy city continue to captivate the living.
Nice. Good. How'd that feel?
Felt good, felt good. I feel like I feel way better about this section than the last section, like word
Oh,
wise.
good. Excellent.
Would you say that this one, like, I guess, has more of a informative feeling to it than the other sections did? If that makes sense.
Sure, yeah. Like a little less of the like dun 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 scary story and a little more of like informational. Yeah. And I like to think, what does each paragraph need? Like, what's the goal of that paragraph? You know? And for something like this, I mean, we do want it to be spooky, but there are moments that are more like, here are facts.
Right. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. I feel like I can do the Morpheus mystery voice while still feeling informed here. I'm gonna try. Okay. Okay. Ghost tours and haunted houses. Charleston offers a wealth of ghost tours that explore its haunted history. Visitors can delve into the city's spectral tales while wandering through its historic streets, visiting haunted houses, and learning about the legends and lore that make Charleston one of the most haunted cities in America. As we journey through Charleston historic streets and haunted landmarks, we come to appreciate the city's rich and eerie history, where the past refuses to fade away and the spirits of the holy city continue to captivate the living.
Nice. Good. How'd that feel?
Felt good, felt good.
Good. Excellent. All right. I really liked that take, so I was very happy with it. So we can go ahead and try the next one if you want.
Alright, alright. Cool with that. I'm good with that. Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also. I'm gonna look this right up real quick. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay, I knew I was saying it right. Okay. But also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston. Okay. Okay. I do not know how to really tackle this section,
Oh,
kind of. I'm not gonna lie.
all right. So what do you feel like is the purpose of this chunk?
I feel like it's like an introduction
Okay.
into what the haunted home or haunted
Okay.
historic homes are of Charleston. I
Nice.
don't know if it really has like a mystery or like an
Yeah.
informative tone to it. It
So if
feels
I was
very.
like introducing something, it would probably be more like friendly, welcoming, um, inviting them into this world kind of a feel. So more like connection.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Think of like the start of a show and the person who's emceeing it, they come out and they're like, "Welcome to the show," and they just kind of introduce everything and, make you feel comfortable being there. It's just, that moment where you're just welcoming them to the show.
Copy that, copy that. Oh, okay. I don't want to like. Would you say to keep like that same tone of voice? Because I feel like if I was to go like that mysterious, like kind of Morpheus tone throughout the first section, and then like just change it up for this section, I
Yeah,
would.
like I wouldn't dramatically
Okay,
change your voice so much. It's more like the attitude will
copy that.
change. Yeah, the vocal tone you're gonna keep consistent throughout because you're a narrator the whole time, but it's more of like the purpose and the attitude that you bring
Co-
across.
Copy that. Copy that. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that, but I will try.
So if Morpheus was like doing a tour of the houses and like taking people on the tour and it was the start of the tour, how would he say it?
Mm,
Like if you've ever been on a ghost tour kind of thing.
Right. Gotcha. I've actually never been on a ghost tour before, so this is.
A bucket
But
list item you can
yeah.
check off in the future.
Okay. All right. I think I'm getting the feeling for it. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Historic homes where the past never rest. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston.
Yeah, I think you're on track with what we're going for. I think you could have a little more confidence with it.
Copy that, copy that. Okay. Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is renowned for its stunning history.
That's all right. Slow down a little bit.
Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston.
Nice. Good. Yeah. So it's just like, we'll take a look at some of the famous scary places here. Buckle your seatbelts, folks. It's gonna be a wild ride. Yeah, exactly. Good. Um, did you like it? What did you like about it? Is there anything you would change about it?
um, I would probably like slow it down a tad,
Yeah, I think that'd be
um,
good.
and then have more
Like you've
like
got all the time in the world.
yeah.
Maybe you're already an undead person or something, so like you're in no rush.
I
You're like,
guess
by the way, I'm one of the ghosts.
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. And then I would want more, I guess, like not feeling to it, but I guess more like openness to it. If I feel like I'm
Mm.
definitely getting to like, ah, yes, this is the tour we are on. Like I feel like I'm
Hmm.
getting there, but I think I just like
Yeah.
kind of need a
Maybe
little
like
bit.
warmth and openness. So think of like
Yeah.
that big open cave of space in the back of your mouth, having this be more open, and that'll help with that
Okay.
kind of tone. So think of like a yawn and lift that open. Here we go. Stretch, right? Try like you're surprised and you'll feel that lift. Yeah, so that kind of lift is what we
Mm,
want. So as you inhale, think of opening that space up, and then that'll carry over into your speech.
gotcha.
So if
Gotcha.
I'm just talking as my normal self, or if I start talking with that space, it changes the tone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So find the yawn, find the space.
Gotcha. 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 Okay. 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 All right. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got this. Whew. Try one more time. See what happens. Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston.
What do you think?
I liked it. I liked it. I definitely felt what you were saying. That I definitely feel like I'm headed in the right direction.
Good. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. All right. So let's go ahead and try it again. And, just try to get a little more of the flow and the energy you want this time. Since last time we were really focused on that technique of like, keep that space open. Yeah?
Copy that. Copy that.
Yep. So doing a yawn, finding that space before you start.
Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston.
Nice. Good. I thought that was a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it a little bit more.
Can we put a little bit more of that Morpheus energy into it?
Gotcha. Historic homes where the past never rests. Charleston is renowned for its stunning historic homes, each with a unique story to tell. These homes are not only architectural treasures, but also repositories of the city's rich history and ghostly encounters. Here are some of the most haunted historic homes in Charleston.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like when you think of Morpheus, it has like a strength and confidence and like he's at ease, you know? And that comes through. So I like the quality that it lends to the read. I think too, when we try to like, kind of become someone else, we kind of get out of our own head and it just kind of flows better, you know? And then I think too,
Yeah.
it adds like an element of fun as well. So I think it sounds great. I think it's a cool effect that it adds. And you still sound like you. You just sound a little more like confident and like sure of yourself. So it's nice. I think there's like a slightly more like smoky quality to the sound too, which is cool. So really nice. Good. Awesome. You like that?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Yes,
All
I did.
right, so I want you to be working on this chapter 3 this week. Upload the others as MP3 to the website, and I'll take a listen to those there. If there are any edit things that need to be adjusted, it's going to tell you. It'll be like, oh, hey, this doesn't quite fit the parameters. And then you click and it'll tell you exactly what it is. So if it says like RMS level is too low, then it means you need to make it louder. If it says like RMS level is too high, it means it needs to be softer. So like it'll say specifically like how many decibels, that kind of thing. It'll be very precise. And then you'll know exactly then how to fix it. If you're not sure, just send me like, exactly what it says there. And then I can be like, oh, okay, that means this. And here's how you fix it. So if you run into that, just let me know. And then I can give you some tips on what exactly needs to be adjusted. I can't give like a one size fits all because everyone's setup is different. So, everyone's in a different room with different equipment. And so it's hard for me to give like a one size fits all, like here's exactly, what to do. Because the outcome will vary with the different setups that you have. So, like even if I'm recording in a different space, like at a different location, I'll sometimes have to adjust, my approach and my editing. So, yeah, just let me know if that happens and what exactly it says, and then I can tell you exactly how to correct it. Okay?
Will do.
Awesome. Great. So then you're going to work on recording chapter 3 this week and then getting the former chunks uploaded. So that's going to be our main goal for this week. I'll send some times that we could meet next week. I am going to be gone traveling at the end of the week, like the second half of the week next week. So Like if we meet, we could do like a Monday or Tuesday, or we could look at like the week after. So I'll send some times that we can get together and we'll figure out when we're going to meet next. And I'll take a listen to your tracks that you upload to the site, okay?
Copy that. Copy that.
And even if it has like, oh, you have to adjust it, you can't submit it for like final review, but I can still hear it. So if you upload it, even if it has like a, hey, it doesn't quite fit the parameters that we set, I can still take a listen. So yeah, just put it on there and we'll figure out next steps from there.
All
Okay?
right. Cool. Cool.
All right, nice work today, McArthur.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All righty, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah.